It is a ledger, but it's a international ledger. It's cross-border. It's bigger than any government.
So, 0.001 Bitcoin is all you need. 0.001 Bitcoin today is $65. The simple reason why I say get this much Bitcoin is if you want to purchase a home in 20 years, fiat is losing so much purchasing power. Bitcoin is gaining purchasing power. And we're even assuming the cost of a home is worth more in the future. It's more expensive. Let's assume that in the future, one home costs $1 million. 0.001 Bitcoin gets you that home in 20 years, at least according to investing expert Peter Dunsworth speaking on the Robin Sear Daily Bitcoin podcast. And guess what? If you don't want to wait 20 years, if you want that home a lot sooner, 0.1 Bitcoin gets you that home a lot sooner. Listen to this and tell me what you think.
Real estate is already crashing really hard against Bitcoin. You can see the average US and UK home prices. And 5 years ago, it was around 30 Bitcoin, and now it's around 6 Bitcoin, the average home price. And it's already like from 30 to 5, it's like a massive crash already in 5 years. How much Satoshis does someone now need to accumulate to buy a home in like 20 years? When we see that trend continuing, like now you need like 500 million Satoshis, but it's already crashing down a lot from this 32 Bitcoin. What do you think is like a rough estimate to buy a home? Because I'm really interested in measuring Bitcoin, not in US dollars, but measuring Bitcoin in like, oh, how much kilograms of gold can I buy? How much land can I buy? How much real estate can I buy? I think it makes way more sense to measure Bitcoin against something real and not something of fiat.
I think if we're going to assume that an average European home price is going to be €1 million. I'm not sure what it is now, but I presume it's substantially lower than that. If I can speculate that it's circa €500,000 now, I think 500,000 would be very generous across the board of the EU. I think in the next 20 years, an average European home price is going to be roughly €1 million. And I think you're going to be able to get that for 0.001 of a Bitcoin, roughly 1 million Satoshis. I think it's just a completely misunderstood asset. I think volatility is going to continue to scare people, and I don't think there's a solution to that volatility problem. And a lot of people get scared about Bitcoin's volatility and they think it's a bug, but they don't understand the volatility is the feature. That's the ability for Bitcoin to be worth 100 million or 1 billion. On that, a revision of that, how much is a home going to cost? I wouldn't be surprised if it's 100,000 Satoshis in 20 years' time.